Hey everyone, Jai Guruji, Jai Mahakali. So I completed the zodiac wise review of the Rahu and Ketu transit which happened today. It's split into two parts. The first video covers the signs from ARIES to Leo, while the second one covers from Libra to Pisces. Please go and check that out. Now, as promised there, during the next 12 days, I'm going to read the energy for that transit only. It's going to be zodiac wise. It's going to give you insights on how this tarot is going to show you messages on the impact of the transit on your sign. So we already seen the impact and the guidance that you need based on the astrological significance of the movement. And here we'll take a look at those from the tarot point of view. So today we will take the messages for the sign of Aries. So it's applicable for Aries ascendant, Aries moon sign, and Aries sun sign. This transit is happening in your 11th house and 5th house. Right. So this transit is happening in your 11th house and 5th house. Rahu will be in your 11th house for the next 18 months, and it's going to expand and cause an expansion to your community, to your social circle. It could enhance and increase the bonding between your elder siblings as well. While Ketu, on the other hand, will be in your 5th house of creativity and children. So you may see some detachment from those aspects. When I say detachment, then your children may be opting for higher education and then they may be traveling away. So, which means that indirectly that would mean separation and detachment for some period of time. 5th house also denotes the romantic relationships. So you may see that detachment in terms of that aspect of life as well. Why? Because the relationships may not be gelling well with your current state of mind or current being of mind, because you may be thinking about growing spiritually with Ketu in the 5th house. 5th house also denotes our past life karma, and it's also related to the Dharma. So 1, 5, 9 houses, these represent Dharma. So you may be inclining towards occult, mysticism, astrology, tarot, spirituality, and which is why you may be moving away from the other aspect of romantic relationships, which is the material side or the Rahu side. Okay. That was from the astrological point of view. You do have that detailed analysis in the video, so you may go and check that out. Now, let's see how the tarot energy relating to the transit Okay. Alright, so the main message is we have three major arcana in this, which means that it's a significant impact because of the transit for you, for your sign. This is for Aries. Three major arcana out of the 6 cards that I pulled, which means a major shake-up of things. Now the message is that number one, you may see a relationship breaking up. You may see a relationship going away from you. With Ketu's influence in your 5th house, there is a relationship which is either broken while I speak of this message or will be breaking up. Now this is going to cause some chaos in your life and pain as well. However, please believe that this relationship is meant to break up, because it is not meant to be going with you as you move along during this next 18 months of window in the transit. There has been some anxiety, depression, and a feeling of being tied to something which you really don't want to, because I'm seeing that you want to do something meaningful, you want to take charge of your life, but then probably this relationship was holding you back, mostly in your mind, with the 8 of Swords in this, which is the tied up energy or the imprisonment energy only because of your thoughts. But now with this transit, it's actually going to break up that structure which was not working, or which was not going to work now. So you may have those emotional feelings, you may have those painful memories and painful feelings while this structure breaks away. But this is meant to break up, and this is where the actual transformation is going to begin for you. And this is the moment when you are actually going to maybe enroll for some classes, find a guru, or get into that path of Dharma and Occult. That's a key message for you. The other message is, I think it's resonating with the Rahu energy in your 11th house. I'm seeing the World card. So I'm seeing a huge expansion and the completion of a cycle there. If you were craving for an increase in your social circle, or you wanted to be a part of a community, a large community and organization, actually 11th house also shows those NGOs, then you would actually see that happening within the next 18 months, as long as Rahu is transiting in your 11th house. So not only that, but that expansion of the community is also going to give you stability and security in terms of relationships, in terms of financial abundance, and in terms of resources. So I think that's going to be a very potent transit for you in the 11th house, both in the 11th house as well as in the 5th house. One key message that I'm seeing here that I want to deliver is, because the things are shaking up in your 5th house and the relationships are going to come down, going to break up, you would actually need to heal those broken pieces of the soul which actually go along with those broken relationships, or something which is not working in your favor now. So I would say let's adopt that 3-path strategy that I always ask to perform and complete the healing. Number 1, do the grounding, walk bare feet in a park, in a garden, or anywhere where you could actually find that space. Number 2, do the breath work, take deep long breaths, inhalations and exhalations. With every inhalation, think and imagine in your mind while your eyes are closed. The focus should be in your third eye chakra or the Ajna chakra, which is at the center of your eyebrows. And then you should be thinking that with every exhalation, the anxiety, depression, and those heavy feelings go away. And with every inhalation, positive energy and the light energy of hope and optimism is taken inside. Third, do the Lam chanting to stabilize your Muladhara chakra, which is the stable center of our spine and of our energy body and our physical body. But this is how you are going to heal yourself, your relationships, your finances, and your stability in the material plane within the next 18 months. And once you start doing this, you would actually be inclined more to learn about the mysticism and occult. You may find a guru, you may enroll yourself in a course of astrology or tarot. Your psychic abilities may enhance during this stage, during these 18 months. The other message is, with the relationships which are breaking away now, I'm seeing that you would actually put a no contact there. You would actually shut your doors for the better of your soul. People may want to come and knock at your door, but then I'm not seeing you budging there. You would not give another chance, and I really appreciate you and I really encourage you doing that, because anybody who we trust and then they break our trust and then they make us feel and experience those painful moments, they do not deserve a place in our lives. So I fully support that initiative. Keep moving forward, keep healing yourself, because healing is important. It's not only the forward step which is important, but the actual healing which is important. So keep the doors shut, but make sure that inside the doors you are growing internally and spiritually, and not creating chaos with your physical and energy body, is what I'm saying. Finally, during these 18 months, I'm seeing you starting up something new. It could be a new opportunity. I'm seeing mostly you could be landing a huge leadership job or opportunity in an organization. You could be landing a huge contract if you are a small business owner. And this potent opportunity is actually going to take you towards your fulfilling life or dreamy life, wherein you are going to experience that stability, happiness, health, abundance in terms of money, and abundance in terms of relationships. A full and happy family energy is what I'm feeling once you take up this new assignment and this new opportunity. Okay. In the bottom we have the Seven of Cups in reverse, which is a good omen here, because that means that your mind which was scattered or which is scattered while we speak at the moment, because of too many choices and too many chaos and too many options in your life, is actually clearing away now. The clouds are being parted now. The choices are being reduced. You would only be focusing on something which makes your soul happy during the next 18 months and for the rest of your life also, which makes you feel grounded, secure and stable in terms of the material aspects of life also. You would only be focusing on those things, and many of the choices which were a part of your life and not working and were weighing you down, you would actually be parting ways from those memories and from those situations. Okay. those were the messages from the tarot. I'm seeing a mixed up 18 months. I think a huge impact in both the 11th and the 5th house matters. The expansion is happening in terms of the finances, community, resources in your 11th house within the next 18 months. And the expansion is happening in terms of your spiritual journey and spiritual growth as well, with some things breaking up first and then paving the way for that transformation after the painful endings in your 5th house. So the tarot energy is very much resonating with what this transit is going to do based on the astrological significance as well. So it's a complete match of the astro tarot energies today. Now, before we conclude, I'll take up a few of the oracle cards. One more from the psychic reading cards. Okay. So we got the oracle cards and they are resonating with the astro tarot energies as well, both the astro tarot energies. The first one is a message from your angels and ancestors. This is the Peacekeeper card. Now it's asking you to let go of the need to be right. An energy which is resonating with the Ketu transit in your 5th house. As I spoke earlier, the relationships are breaking and there is going to be a situation where those blame games are going to come up now. Somebody may not be happy or somebody may be playing around with some things and then blaming you for the things not working, but then the ancestors are asking you not to get into those silly arguments, because if somebody wants to really make things pardon me, work out, they will find a million ways for those things to work out. On the contrary, if they really want to move away and not be willing to work out, then they will actually find ways to manipulate you, believing and thinking that it were always you who would actually were the weak link in that situation, and that the things broke up only because of your efforts and not of them. Your ancestors are asking you to not believe those things, and also not try to be in those arguments trying to prove your point and be right at those times. They are just asking you to let go of the situation, take a step back, go away, shut the door. That's a blunt message from them. The Oracle is pulled up at the ascendant. Now, that as you would see at the start of this reading, I mentioned that this reading is for the sign of Aries ascendant, Aries moon sign, and Aries sun sign. So it's again a stamp on that messaging that now the focus should be on you. When I say you, then you should be turning yourself inside, and let's take that path of spiritual growth. Let's focus on you, because it's high time. You have been giving up all your best shots and all the efforts towards satisfying the needs of people around you, but now is the time when the energies are asking you to focus on yourself, and then let's start that journey of spiritual growth. Let's enter into that arena and let go of all the painful memories and situations which are not working as of now. Lastly, the psychic reading card has got number 17, which is the house. With this, the closing message will be that because Rahu is transiting in your 11th house of communities and social circle, so it's going to enhance your social circle and communities. It's going to generate a lot of income. 11th house is also the house of profits and gains. So I'm assuming that you may be gaining a lot of profit during this window, and then there could be a situation where you could, number one, either be selling a property which could generate some additional income for you, additional revenue, or you could be literally buying a house for yourself and your family. As I mentioned during the tarot messages, that you would be starting something new, you would be getting a new leadership opportunity in an organization or a new solid contract which will generate a lot of money, a lot of stability, and eventually which will mean that you would want to move into that direction of stabilizing the relationships, new relationships of course, and stabilizing the house matters as well. So a strong transit shaking up a lot of things in your 11th and 5th house. Lastly, the messages from my side: let go of the things which are not working, ground yourself, meditate and breathe, engage more and enhance the social circle, find the right opportunities, prepare well, and then see how quickly you could actually get those opportunities in your favor, and find a guru or enroll in some classes, develop your psychic abilities and grow your soul spiritually. These are the key themes and messages for the next 18 months from this transit for the sign of Aries. With that, thank you so much for tuning in here, for watching. Do like, share and subscribe if you like the content. Jai Guruji Ki Jai Mahakali.